Hey guys, it's Engineering in Heels here with a new shoe review. So this is Tati by Ruthie Davis. It's my first pair of Ruthie Davis heels. Really was interested in them because of this clear PVC here. So you've got the clear PVC on the strap that goes on your foot, and then you've also got the clear PVC that goes almost all the way around you, except for you've got a leather piece here that fits into the buckle, because obviously the PVC probably wouldn't be strong enough or might stretch out. It's also got a nice clear heel here. I like the shape. It's very rectangular instead of like a typical just pencil thin stiletto heel. The footbed here is a nice Italian leather. It's got a little bit of a seam, which is kind of my pet peeve on heels because I tend to get blisters on the seams here. But this seam in particular isn't bad. It's glued down very well, so you can barely feel it. So I don't really anticipate that being a problem with these. I'm not sure on the height. I'll have to measure those when I can get my little engineering ruler out for you guys. But anyway, I was a little, like first impressions, I was a little bit confused when I took them out of the box, I guess, because this strap could barely, like my hand could barely fit under the strap. It was so tight. So I thought about sending him back because I thought there was no way that my fat foot is going to fit in here. This is Toby, by the way. No, you can't be up here, sorry. Anyway, so we decided that we would try and just hit it with a hairdryer since PVC is pretty stretchy when it's hot, and see if we could just stretch it out manually. Probably hit it with a hairdryer for 15 to 30 seconds, something like that. And then just kind of stretched it out with my fingers a little bit and then molded it to my foot. So I just went ahead and threw my foot right in there. It was hot. I caution you if you do this, just make sure that you're not burning yourself because that was pretty hot. But the good thing was my heel or my foot just slipped right in. So that was good. So I was initially kind of disappointed when I took these out of the box because this PVC strap here was super tight. I mean, I couldn't even fit, I could barely fit my fingers on my hand through it, let alone my fat toes. Not that they're that fat, but they're definitely fatter than my fingers. So anyway, a little bit disappointed, almost sent them back. But we decided that we'd try hitting them with a hairdryer first because PVC gets pretty malleable when it's, or stretchy when it's hot. So did that, probably hairdryer on high, 15 to 30 seconds, something like that. And then after that, let it cool for a few seconds and then put my foot in. I will caution you, it gets very, very hot when you do this, so don't burn your foot. But anyway, I was able to stretch it with my finger and my toes to a pretty good fit. And I only had to do that once. So I put them back on again this morning for the second time and they fit fine. So I don't think I'll have to stretch it again. The only thing I am concerned of is that the PVC, I'm worried it's going to stretch out like more, but I obviously had to stretch it or else I wouldn't have been able to even put the shoe on. So anyway, enough of that. Comfort-wise, these have been super comfortable so far. The sole seems very stable. I have another kind of pet peeve on platforms. I hate it when sometimes they take a little notch out here and it makes it super unstable when you're walking and it can kind of pitch you forward. This isn't that way, and the side-to-side stability is good too. A lot of you guys know I probably prefer to wear single soles rather than platforms. I just feel like platform stability is always not quite as good for me. It takes more conscious effort to walk in them. But with these in particular, I didn't feel that way. They seem very comfortable. I've worn them for a couple days now and haven't had blisters or anything like that. So I will say just one other observation. These are pretty heavy. Now a lot of platforms tend to be just because you've got that extra material, but I don't know if it's just this thick plastic heel or what, but they're definitely a heavier shoe. But it doesn't feel like a bad heavy. It feels like more of a quality heavy. Like I said, this is my first Ruthie Davis, so I wasn't sure exactly what to expect. But anyway, been happy with them so far. I will definitely report back. I want to see how this little seam works, and I want to see if this PVC indeed does stretch out too much. But so far, so good. Really. So he won't leave me alone, so we're just going to sit here with him. Anyway. Definitely think these look fantastic, very hot on the foot. So check out my Instagram at Engineering in Heels if you want to see more of these on my feet. Post any questions in the comments as usual, and I hope you like this review. Thanks.